Shatter Matt.
Shatter Shat.
Hello and welcome to Alumni Stadium for today's soccer match between Braintree and Newton North, the Tigers and the Womps. Mike Walsh bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV and a handball early here in the opening few seconds against Braintree. Coming in off of a tie, 1-1 on the road against Milton. Braintree still searching for the first win. This one will roll out, and Braintree will have a goal kick. Head coach Jamison trying to get his team that first victory. It's been tough to get. Had a couple of ties in their home opener against Framingham and then the road game against Milton. But trying to have a full 80-minute effort to try and secure a victory in an important game here in the Bay State Conference. Played back to the keeper and very quickly played out. Just over a minute in now here into the first half. Tough ball to handle. Able to do so neatly was Tracy. It's dumped right back into the Braintree end though. The offense continues for Newton North. Trying to flick it towards the goal on a routine stop. As Farrow will send it away. Nice kick as this one takes a Braintree bounce. Up over the midfield mark as Hussein tracks it down. Goes out of bounds off of Newton North. So Braintree throw-in. Right in front of the Tiger bench. So it's played towards the sideline and it will make its way out of bounds. Deep into the corner, and that one played off the Braintree player, I thought. And it is going to be a throw-in. Sent towards the sideline, and it will be a Newton North throw-in now. A lot of hand fighting going there as Braintree's Hergen Harris in on the defense. Had the goal in the game against Milton, the only goal Braintree scored. The other one for the Wildcats was off of a penalty kick. That road game. Girls soccer with a 2-0 victory here at home, and boys with that tie. So it's more soccer, and then there'll be more on Saturday, a doubleheader here at Alumni Stadium. 12 and 2 o'clock, boys first, girls afterwards. It's part of the Super Saturday. Both games against the same opponent in Canton. As Braintree being held, and they keep the ball moving forward. Good ball up ahead, as trying to get to it again. Tracy, who's been all over the field here in the opening 4 minutes. Nice takeaway. Getting that one back is Morrison. Slides it back to Hergus Harris. All the way down the field as the Braintree defense retreats, and Utley gets to it first on that far sideline. Watch it roll out, and Braintree will have a throw deep on their own side of the field. Ball stays in bounce. Not many whistles here early. Lots of good touches as this one is sent middle of the box and caught cleanly as this one will be played out by the Braintree goalie. Nice high kick. This one ricochets towards the sideline. And that one now out of bounds. Morrison challenging as the defense able to stop that rush, but right back into the hands of the Tigers. The good kick from Farrow. That one travels out of bounds. Far side of the field, 33:45 left here in the opening half. Scoreless game here in the Bay State Conference, part of a Braintree Newton North game. Towards the sideline and out of bounds it goes. Gently played down the sideline. Lots of pushing as Braintree will keep it moving. More physical play along the edge. Braintree just sends it down the field. Off the throw, Zane has that one off the midsection of the defender, and now Newton North moving out. Good looking ball down the side of the field, but Braintree gets a touch out of bounds. Minutes in now here to the first half. We haven't really seen a great scoring chance yet. As Braintree gambles for the steal, and they get the takeaway. Towards the sideline, that one is out of bounds. So right back down the field, tough ball to handle, lots of extracurricular stuff. And now opening up a shot, and they score off the Braintree giveaway. Right outside the 18. And not the time to give the ball away. And that one very quickly cashed in to the corner of the goal. Braintree falls behind here at home. Isn't really a team that you can afford to make mistakes. So the opening goal coming in the 10th minute. Here in the first half. Braintree trails 1-0. Finding goals has been tough for this Braintree team here in the early part of the season, and needing at least one in this game to tie. But obviously Braintree needs to start to find a more successful way to create opportunities on a consistent basis. Start to pile up some goals. Defense hasn't played all that bad. Expect if you give up a goal, maybe two, you have a chance to win most games. Quick throw in as the ball now over the midfield mark. Braintree defense going to get to it first, and then the two sides not on the same page as it's played towards the sideline, and really a mistake that should not have happened. Braintree now giving up a corner kick instead after giving up a goal just about a minute and change ago. Gonna have to face another tough opportunity against the Newton North offense. This one will be headed away by Morrison. Deflects it towards the sideline. Nobody's going to get there. Braintree upended, and a foul just outside the 40. Our side of the field now, getting set for the throw-in. Pass behind the intended recipient as Tracy now spins back. This one deflects out in front as Braintree inside the 18 and score! The tying goal on the finish by Migliori. Nice set play in front, and Braintree takes full advantage. Cashing in the tying strike. In a game, we didn't expect to see tons of goals, but already got two here in the opening 13. So that's a quick response by the Braintree side. Braintree certainly would love to see some goals start flowing. This one makes its way out, and a goal kick upcoming. Hopefully that'll get the offense cooking here. The ball on the far side, they cannot get to it. It'll be another Braintree goal kick. Morrison up in the air, nice ball. As again, Victorian on the play. As the tying goal. Played back to the last line of defense as Braintree starting to create some opportunities with their speed on the edges. Kept in bounce along the sideline nicely. And then Braintree could not make the next touch. Quickly sent across, middle of the field. Braintree's defense will get to it. Not a great clear though. Pressure kept on as Tracy gambles for the steal. As Morrison in there, and the two sides lock up, and Braintree called for a foul. Braintree getting a call against him here. Looked like some pretty good physical play. Looked like a play on type of situation there. On the far side as they use the free kick now. Braintree pounded to the outside and out of bounds. "15 minutes in here to the first half, and the last touch was by the visitors. Braintree defense trying to clear. Lots of touches here for Newton North inside of the 18, which is pretty much exactly where they scored that first goal. Braintree's got to find a way to get the ball out, and now they're going to call offside. Down the sideline as the two sides lock up, and Braintree escapes with the ball, but not for long. One cleared out of bounds. Sent inside of the 18, it finds an open player, and it's sent just wide. Braintree was able to keep that ball in bounds somehow. Nice play. And now looking to exit the zone. Pass right on target. Good looking Braintree rush out. Morrison looking ahead. A couple of real nice passes strung together there by the Braintree offense. Looking pretty solid here in this first half. Here's another opportunity as Migliori had it knocked away at the final moment, and Braintree will earn themselves a throw-in. Playing some pretty good soccer here in this first half with 22.5 minutes to go until the halftime break in a 1-1 game. Looking ball, and Braintree trying to get to it, could not. Inside of the 18. So they again challenge. This one a mile high. As Morrison lets it go. Morrison now rising. Ball just continues to go back and forth. Nobody's able to get sustained pressure. And now a Braintree corner. So all that work turns out for a Braintree opportunity here off the corner kick. Good ball, and that one just headed over the goal. But Braintree was claiming it was deflected, and does not look like they're going to get one. And now the call changes back to the same corner. So Braintree will try it again. Back post and up and over everybody this time. The defense clears it all the way out. It's a nice pass to the outside, opening up some real estate. For a cross, well defended on that far side by Utley. Braintree defense again continues to make some good plays here in this half. The only goal coming off of a little bit of a letdown on the defensive side, but they've really tightened things up. That one goes out, and a goal kick. Morrison gets the ball for Braintree. Into a little bit of traffic as the ball is going to be another Braintree throw. And this one deflects out of bounds. Last touch by Braintree. And Braintree now gives it away middle of the field. Here's the opening, and the save is made. Maybe that shot taken a little bit sooner than it needed to be taken. And Braintree gets the save from their goalie and one of their captains, Farrow. Long ball as the Newton North defense now to be tested. Play resumes. Right down the sideline as that one rolls out with 18:20 to go here in the first half. Still a 1-1 game. Couple of goals in the opening 13 minutes. Escaping with the ball, moving it up the field was Barry. As that one's dished up the field, but it is out of bounds. Was thrown right into the body, and it was last touched by Newton North. The crowd starting to get a little bit riled up here with the lack of calls from the officials. Here in the early going of this ball game with 17 and change left here till halftime. One right towards goal, and a routine save. looking ball. Braintree couldn't get the next touch. Now they can, as it's chipped to the edge, and it will be a Braintree throw. Trying to get it up there to Toyas. Right towards the goalie, who makes the save. Braintree heads it out of bounds. Not a great clear. This one's bent across, and Braintree will head it away. And now a handball against the Braintree side. So about 25 yards out or so. Not a spot on the field you want to give one up. It's right in the middle of the field or so. Sending this one in, and a collision as the two sides collide. And what's the signal? No, they're going to take it away. Goal will not stand. Farrow coming in. Braintree now trying to move it up the field, and some contact up high, trying to gain a call in that other direction. Long throw in. The Tigers had a chance to go ahead. They did score, but of course it was waved off. And now a Braintree throw in. 14 minutes left.
Wake up, Ray!
Trying to use the middle of the field as the keeper now going to be called into play as Morrison rises but does not make the play. Instead it falls into the lap of Hussein. Goes outside, now looking across. Sends across middle as the header is off target. A couple of good chances here in this half for the Braintree offense. They scored once. Pretty well played and pretty evenly played. First half tied at 1. 13 minutes to go until the halftime break. But that one goes and into the keeper's hands. This one is going to take a bounce off the turf. Headed to the outside, and that one is out of bounds. Trying to chip it back in. Braintree defense clears up to the 35 here on the Alumni Stadium turf. All the way back onto the Newton North side now Dangerously passing that one across. As Braintree gambles for the takeaway. Could not get that next touch. In the middle of the field, a couple of players converge. 50-50 ball. As Newton North's got into a handful of them. It was going to make its way out of bounds. And a foul going to occur here with the push in the back. Ten and a half minutes to go here in the half. See if we see any more goals. We're now tied at 1. Up ahead of the pack as the Braintree defense clears to the edge. This one's headed towards the sideline. Flicked middle. Getting a couple of touches inside of the 18, and Braintree sends it to the far side for a corner. Bent in on the corner. We've seen a handful of them in this half. Knocked away by the defense. Chipped out as far as the 35 as they try and blast it right back in on a hop, and sent. Now going to be sent out by Farrell. Good defense by Braintree off of that corner. The header opens up some real estate now as it's knocked away, and to the corner flag it goes. And the signal for a corner kick for Braintree. Back post, it's open and they score! Somebody found it in the maze, and it looks like that may have been Herget Harris finding it. So Braintree in a little bit of a scramble situation, able to find the loose ball and convert off of the corner kick and come back from a 1-0 deficit now to take a 2-1 lead with 8 minutes to go till halftime. Sent right back down the sideline, and that one out of bounds, right around the midfield mark. Good challenge in the air. Getting it back to the last line of defense. And now right on the Braintree B as Newton North moves it into the Braintree end. 6:45 left here in the half, and that one is out of bounds. Out off Braintree this time. Chipped right back out. No real challenge there, so Braintree had plenty of time to make the proper play. This one heading towards the sideline. And the signal to the corner flag. Big opportunity here for the Tigers late in the half. Here in a 2-1 game. As the header in on goal and a save by Farrell. And a push and a foul. Drawing the foul in the middle of the field was Ringus. Over the top, Braintree couldn't get the header. So now played into space, and now going after it was Hussein. 4.5 remaining. Looks like the goalie now is going to need a substitution. Braintree with the throw-in as this one's flicked in the middle of the field. Multiple players getting a kick at it, and now it's sent right into the keeper's hands. Braintree trying to move it up the middle, and that one knocked away at the final moment with 3.5 to go. Chipped out, but a Braintree giveaway as the Tigers now trying to move it into the middle of the field. Looking for cross, and they can't get one off. Excellent defense on the far side of the field. Low line drive. It's a flick off the header. And now the Tigers moving it in. 18, and the goalie is out of the net. What a play by saves the goalie's bacon right there. had Braintree off balance, and that was looking like a sure goal, and somehow the Tigers could not cash in. Diving effort from Nugent, able to take that opportunity away. Braintree very fortunate not to give up one there. It looked like almost certain that the Tigers would score on that. This one is up and over everybody and off the top of the net. Out of bounds. So the final couple minutes now here of this first half. Winning in the air is Morrison, and now it rolls down the back, and that one sent out of bounds. Good strong throw from Braintree's Rufo. That one spins middle, but out of the reach of the oncoming Migliori. Far side of the field. Open space now as Braintree coming in with a slide tackle opportunity, but could not get the ball. Two sides line up and the players go to the ground as Braintree again in on the slide tackle, this time getting the ball. Probably one of the final opportunities here in this first half. Under a minute to go. This one goes out of bounds, and the signal for a goal kick. Probably not much more, as this will take us to halftime. And that is the halftime break. And Braintree, with a solid 40-minute effort here in the first half, have enjoyed now a 2-1 lead. As we are going to take a break here at halftime. A couple of goals by Braintree to rebound after giving up one 10 minutes in. They scored in the 13th minute and then get the go-ahead goal later in the half on a strike from Herget Harris. And that's the difference in the ball game, 2-1. The Braintree advantage. We'll be back to continue our live stream broadcast of Braintree Soccer against Newton North in a moment. Welcome back here to Alumni Stadium. Start of the second half. Braintree enjoying a one-goal advantage. 2-1 the score. Braintree still searching for that first win of the season. 0-2 and 2. Losses to Needham and Weymouth. Ties against Milton and Framingham. Very difficult schedule to start the season for this Braintree team. Braintree will head it out. And sent to the outside. Chip right back up the field. Hussein with a long run. It's played back to the goalie, who's in now in emergency duty. The original goalie for the Tigers was hurt. One is to the outside and for a corner kick. Bent middle, and the header goes up and over as the Tigers win the ball in the air, but Braintree again fortunate to not give anything up, and it looks like they're going to get another corner here. Braintree got a piece. To the back post, nobody home. And this one all the way to the far side now. They're going to send this one towards goal as Braintree will head it away. Flipped right back out by Morrison to the far side. And Tracy giving it some good hustle, but goes out off of Braintree. Chipped out as far as the midfield mark. Sliding across the middle, and Braintree again getting a foot on it. Good challenge. Migliore making things very difficult. Braintree sends it right back out. Still trying to clear it away. Heading towards the sideline as Braintree keeps it in bounce. And now cleared out for a throw. 4 minutes in now to the second half. Ball sits flat and Braintree chips it out. Time possession has favored the Tigers early here in the second half, but nothing on the scoreboard. Solid run here as the Tigers look to cross. Braintree able to deflect that chance, and then the shot is taken, and they score out of nowhere. The tying strike, And Farrow with his hands up did not even see the shot, I don't think. And a little surprising, the goalie didn't really move, but clearly didn't have much of a look at it. Just unsure of how Braintree gave that goal up. But either way, the game now tied at 2 as the Tigers battle back. So certainly a frustrating sequence for the home side, who had the lead but not able to hold on to it. Braintree with some solid defense as Morrison jumps over the slide tackle. Now trying for a through ball, but not get it through. Back down the field it rolls. Is Braintree able to work it down the edge. Nearly giving it away, but continuing with the ball as the Braintree defense able to do its job. And now right around the midfield mark. Tigers able to get that next touch. They're in a game tied at 2. Braintree had the lead at half. Very quickly erased. Bent across and up and over the goal. It goes out of bounds. Good work from Braintree. Opening up the outside. Tracy going shoulder to shoulder. And the Tigers stronger on the ball, able to get the throw in. .32 and a half for left. You know, the defense and Migliore again challenging. And they cannot keep it in bounds. So Braintree gets the mistake by the defense.
Roy, spray out, Roy!
Migliore now getting a talking to from the official. No card, but I assume anything further, and he'll get one.
Roy, zip it! I know, right? Zip it! Hey, get the game, Roy! Get the game! That's the Z! There we go.
Sent towards the corner, double teamed as Hussein knocked down, and the throw will go in the other way. Putting up some space now, Morrison could not uncork a shot. Goes out of bounds. 10 minutes in here to the second half. The tying goal has been scored by the Tigers. Good hard run as this one's bent across. Good looking ball, and Braintree gets the stop. A high kick. This one continues all the way. Nobody made a play. There's Morrison through traffic, able to get it. As Herget Harris right down the edge. Ball still in bounce. Now out on the far side for a throw. French trying to keep him pinned in here. And they do turn it over. So Braintree able to benefit. Played back to the keeper. Now try and use this side of the field. Braintree chasing, and now get the takeaway. Here's Morrison looking for a shot. Didn't take it. Now Hussein going right back in the direction of Morrison, and play was offside. Took a little bit too long to develop. Rising in the air, Braintree wins it. Sent right back out. Just cleared down the sideline. Kept in bounds with the header. And cleared to the sideline now for a corner. So the Tigers will have a chance in the tie game. A lot of contact with the feet, and play continues. And it's down the sideline it goes, and here comes the run. And Braintree earns themselves a corner. Braintree can cash in. They scored one of their 2 goals off of a corner. Trying to retake the lead here with 25:40 left. A lot of muster the back post out in front, and somehow it stays out. Getting a couple of looks at it, and I think Bringus had the last touch on its way in. Braintree nearly able to go ahead. Goal able to make the save right in the middle of the cage. Another great opportunity off another Braintree corner kick. The 2 sides tangle up. No whistle. Pass is going to be kept inbounds by Braintree, right along the sideline. And the two sides tangle up feet. Physical play starting to pick up.
Well done, Benny. Good hustle, Benny. Find a white shirt. Take away his Go ahead. Stop watching, Blue. Stop watching, Blue. Go.
So it's sent out, another generous bounce off the turf as Morrison trying to jump to the loose ball. Far side of the field, it's out of bounds for another Braintree throw-in. Tigers haven't been able to get the ball in the air a handful of times. I don't know if they're dealing with the sun on the way the ball has carried, but either way, Braintree's had a couple of chances on 50-50 balls. Middle of the field and a routine save. Thrown out to the far side. Nice little touch pass. And out for a Braintree throw. Deep it goes into the Newton North end. Played back to their goalie, who sends it to the outside and out of bounds. Just over 22 minutes left here in the second half in a 2-2 game. Both sides have led. Newton North 1-0, Braintree 2-1. But we are locked up now at 2. Far side of the field, ball still inbounds as Braintree is able to deflect it off of the defense. On that clearing attempt, it was Herget Harris. Now up ahead, and there's Migliori back in, and right in the middle of things again. Ball still in bounds, sent across, good ball, and just wide on the header. Braintree had the opportunity there for the go-ahead strike, sending it right back inside the 18. A lot of room here for a good service. Nugent goes short instead. We're bent right back in the middle, and nobody was there other than the Newton North defense. Right back chipped as they continue, and a nice strike that goes wide. Pretty solid shot on a ball that was moving. North playing it to the sideline. Middle of the field, a very dangerous ball. Braintree able to get a piece. Morrison now has a pinball off him to the sideline. Under 20 minutes left now in the ball game, tied at 2.
Nice job, Roy.
and Braintree going to get themselves a foul. Free kick upcoming. Ball right around the 40. Rufo set to take the free kick. Just trying to find out where head coach Jamison wants it. And no real situation there. Braintree sending that one to no man's land on the back part of the field. Braintree's created some pretty good chances here in this ball game, but that was not one of them. Dangerous decision. The Tigers a couple times been making some questionable decisions on their own side of the field. Headed back towards the sideline. Two sides tangle up again. That one is deflected off of Newton North. Braintree will get a goal kick. This one sent out with 17 and a half minutes to go. Nicely played out of the air. Braintree then runs into some trouble as Ringus gives it away, but a nice takeaway as this one's chipped right back in by the defense of Utley. Had a pretty solid game today. Tigers now trying to move it in with 17 and change to go. In towards goal, and coming out is Farrow. Chip down the sideline, and the defense will now clear to the edge. Braintree wants some substitutions at the next break. To take us to around 16 and a half minutes left in the 2-2 game. Braintree trying to escape with the ball. Some contact down by the feet, but play continues. And a tough ball on the edge that will not work out.
Find the white shirt, Blue. Let's go. Everybody in blue on a white shirt. Get a white shirt, Blue. Let's go.
Exchanging headers as this one goes out, and it will be a goal kick. This one makes its way over everybody. We're at the midfield mark. It's Morrison, strong on the ball. Good move. And now trying to thread the pass. Couldn't get it through, though, as he tried to get ahead to Toyas. 14.5 minutes to go. A challenge by Braintree, but then it's given right back. Braintree escapes with the ball. And then it was given right back as the Tigers now trying to move it down the sideline as the two sides now tangle up right in front of the bench. And a little bit of a shoulder thrown there by Tracy as he gets a little bit of a speaking to. No need for that. This one is sent in. Braintree will get the next couple of touches. As now Migliori taps it to himself. Right in front of the bench as the two sides tangle up.
Let's go, Roy. Go ahead, Roy. Roy, come on, come on. Let's go. Great hustle, Roy. Great hustle.
And tough ball right into the middle of the midsection of the oncoming Morrison. Tough ball to keep in bounce. Under 13 minutes left. Ricochets out of bounds. Last touch by the home team.
Roy. Roy. Wow.
Braintree deep in their own territory will have a throw-in with a substitution upcoming. Braintree's record through 4 games, 0-2-2. Again, the two ties, Framingham 1-1 and 1-1 against Milton. Losses 3-0 and 4-0 to Needham and Weymouth. Tigers sitting at 2-2 on the season, so it certainly would be a game you'd love to have here as Braintree searches for the first victory of the year. Had some positive results from a handful of games, but of course the 2 defeats by 3 and 4 goals. Tough teams, obviously, always are Weymouth and Needham. This one middle, and the header not there. This one going to be right in on goal, routine stop.
Let's go, Chris. Roy, chiamala subito.
So it'll take us under 11 minutes left now. Braintree challenge from behind and remaining onside for the moment before it was whistled offside. This one headed right back into the Braintree end, up over the top, Rufo. Now headed away to the far side. Braintree with some good flicks. Continuing with it, almost 3 of them in a row. This one is going to go out for another Braintree throw-in. And mistouched on that far side. Braintree called for the foul. Nine minutes left as they try and send it middle. And Braintree got a piece of that one, as we will see another corner. Dangerous moments here late. Inside the final 9 minutes of this game. Tie game at 2. Player down behind the play. Looks like to be shaken up. So an injury on the field. We will pause for a moment. And that was not a good corner. Not much wiggle room around saying that. Did not even give their team a chance. That ball never really even entered in bounds. Braintree will certainly take that in what is still a 2-2 game with 8 and change left here in the contest. Braintree can't clear, and it is capitalized. And the Tigers take advantage of another Braintree mistake. Second goal given up as the referee now gonna try and move things back to the middle of the field. 2 times Braintree had a crack at clearing that one away and could not get it done. Certainly a goal should not have given up. That is a very frustrating sequence for the home team, who certainly deserve better than trailing by a goal now. It's been that kind of season, though, for Braintree. Just haven't been able to get any bounces to go their way. That was one the defense had 2 cracks at clearing. The Tigers at 2-2. This will be a heartbreaking loss. Braintree cannot come back and at least get a tie from it. Newton North scored first. Braintree scored the next 2. And then early in the second half, the tying goal. And then the go-ahead strike late in the second half. Players tangle up. Braintree will gain a foul from this.
When are we going to get home, Mom? 8:30.
As this one is bent in, Morrison gets a head on it, and that one is too high, up and over the goal. Braintree running out of time. It was a good chance they had here late. North. Ball is free, the goal is empty, and the shot was taken and pinballed off the back. Ball is free, the goal is empty, and the shot was taken and pinballed off the back of the defense. That saved the goalie, who was way out, and Braintree had a chance on the strike. Coming close by Dervis Ogalu. So Braintree now will have a corner kick. They've had many chances in this game, and they have had multiple opportunities in this game to try and cash in. This is a good time for one. Trying to get that tying goal at 3. As this one's bent middle, trying to rise and make a head on it. The ball sits flat. It's still there, and they cannot get a clear shot through. And now the shot does not make its way on goal. It's wide and picked up. Multiple opportunities inside of the 18, but Braintree could not find a way to get the pass or the shot through. That one's cleared back down the field. Braintree runs out of time. We are very late now in the second half. Just 5 minutes or so to go. Now it's misplayed. Here's an opportunity for Tracy to tie, and a save is made. What a stop as Braintree had their chance. Defense with a big miscue, and Braintree could not capitalize. And now a timeout going to be taken by Braintree, as they just had as good of a chance as you're going to get to score a goal in a game. And we are going to take a pause in the action with a timeout on the field. 3-2 the score. Braintree just missing the tying opportunity, but they will try and draw something up when we return. Play will resume, and Braintree has now their chance right here on this side of the field. Looking to cash in. This one played middle of the field. Hussein dumps it towards the corner. Somebody's got to go for it. As this one stays, and it is out of bounds. Last touch by Braintree. That one goes to the far side, and that one out of bounds. And a Braintree throw in right around the midfield mark. Home side looking for a goal here in the final moments, as they are tied up inside around that 30-yard line. And the Braintree throw in. Got to take advantage here this time of the spot on the field. And Braintree get one here late. This one's thrown towards the corner. Tracy trying to get a foot on it. Able to keep the ball. And then he was knocked down, but it looks like it's going to be a goal kick instead. And an injury on the field as Tracy is down after trying to cross. play resumes following the injury stoppage. Time running out for the home side, and they need a goal. Braintree able to chip it back ahead, but nobody's there for the next touch as this one's dumped in. And now it'll be played by the goalie. As it enters the area to play it. Got to get a good kick here. She's done most of the game and gives another one, but Braintree needs the ball. 50-50 challenge as that one deflects and could not be next touched by Braintree. Far side, and the two sides lock up, and Braintree touched it last. Morrison now has it, and Braintree just kicks it to the edge. Not much time left. Braintree staring another loss in the feet. No foul called. They have not called much. Braintree throws it in quickly. Haven't seen any signal from either referee about how much time may remain. Braintree's defense has given up a couple of tough goals in this game. This one goes out, and the throw-in is for Braintree. Referee looks down at his watch, but play continues. And that one out of bounds. Braintree will throw it in again. Throwing it into the chest. Sent into the middle of the field. Morrison now opposite side as the ball is trying to find its way to an open player. As Morrison gets to it, and it's just touched to the sideline. Braintree has to hurry. It is a corner kick in the final minutes. This is probably the final play of the contest. Everybody coming up, including the goalie. Farrow, the tallest player out there on the field now. Wouldn't this be something if the goalie could get a head on it? Getting in his direction, and it's sent just wide as Farrow got a staple on it. And they are going to whistle this one dead before Braintree gets a second look off of another corner. And they got their look at it in the final moments, but Braintree drops a real tough one today, a decision they deserved better in, as Braintree has dropped now their third defeat of the season to drop to 0-3-2. They had a couple of great chances, especially the one in the final couple minutes on that partial break by Tracy, but they could not cash in and have again dropped another one here at home. But again, they gave it their all and certainly didn't go empty-handed in this one. Well-played game, but Braintree's defense made a couple of mistakes that cost them late in this game, and that was the difference in a one-goal game. Our next game will be next week. Another home contest for Braintree as we will conclude our live stream broadcast of Braintree Soccer against the Newton North Tigers in what was a thriller. On behalf of Christine Patterson, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.